Hello, Essex, and welcome back to SportsKnight Radio. I'm your host, Paul Gustafson, joined today, as always, by
Curran and Paul, we're in a little bit of the setup is a little interesting today.
He's not here, and we don't know how to use the equipment.
Yeah.
So
We tried to do it, and then it's just not working.
But the Super Bowl is a Sunday, so we have to record something.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. I forgot my Joe Burrow Cartier glasses at home, so I found these in the classroom.
They kind of look close. They look close to him.
I don't think they look close at all.
They just have the yellow frame, so it's kind of like yellow.
Orange frames. Oh, they are. Yeah, mine are orange frames. So we got an interesting setup here. But we're going to do whatever we can to bring you Super Bowl content.
Yeah, we are.
Right? All right. So do you want to just get right into this?
Yeah, so...
If you watched last year,
you kind of have a clue of what we're doing?
Super Bowl special, we had a fun time with Sam Prince. We did a wing review with Sam Prince. We did a lot of fun things.
We had special guest Andy Reid show up to the wing review, to the thing.
So one of the things we did on that show was we played Mahomes or Brady, where we had just a bunch of like interesting questions where we picked Mahomes or Brady. I had like little their faces on sticks. It was fun. Yeah. But this time we're gonna play Chase or Cup. Chase versus Cup.
That's the real matchup.
Yeah, because like if we did Burrow versus Stafford, the answer would be Burrow.
Aside from like, who do you want to teach your kid like high school chemistry?
So all right, let's get right into this. So we're gonna pick Cup or Chase. Curran, who is the brighter future, Cooper Kupp or Jamar Chase?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious it has to be Chase. If he's playing at a second-team All-Pro level in his rookie year, I mean, the sky's the limit, right? You're looking at someone who comes onto the scene, absolutely torches kids, basically just like the third coming, technically, of rookie Odell. That's basically the same thing we're seeing. We saw with Odell, we saw with Justin Jefferson. So yeah, that's what I have.
I agree. Super Bowl in his rookie year. And I think he's more physically gifted than Cooper Kupp, and I think that's gonna take him.
I'm gonna just take this
a long way in the future. So I got Kupp on that one. Who has better hands, Kupp or Chase?
I think this is actually pretty close. I would say that Kupp is. It's weird. I think Kupp is better at catching the ball, but I think Chase has stronger hands. If that makes any sense. So Kupp knows how to has the awareness and the smarts to get in position to catch the ball and to come down with it. But I think that if you're trying to go up against multiple people, I think you'd rather have Chase because he has stronger hands.
I think Cooper Kupp's got better hands. Just watching the game.
I mean, obviously people would say Jamar Chase has like a lot of drops, but like.
And that's what I think of when I think of better hands.
I don't look at drops because drops are like tough to. Drops are like inconsistent year to year.
I think you look at Kupp right now, might be the all-around best receiver in the league, so I know that plays into that. All right, who's more valuable to their team? I'll take this one first. I think it's Cooper Kupp. I think he should be an MVP candidate, top 3 MVP candidate. I think he's more valuable to this team than Matt Stafford. I think he's more valuable to this team than Aaron Donald. I think he's more valuable to the team than Jalen Ramsey. He's the most valuable player on the Rams, might be the most valuable player in the league. I think Cooper Kupp is more valuable than Jamar Chase. More valuable.
Voice crack. I say that I do think it's Kupp, just because of what he brings in the blocking aspect. But I also think that Chase, like his impact on the team, is something that like we kind of talk about, but not really enough. I mean, this was the worst offense in terms of big plays last year. They couldn't get anything. Joe Burrow couldn't throw the ball past 30 yards in the air. And then Jamar Chase comes in, Joe Burrow gets his mechanics right, and now they're the best big play offense in the league, and that big play is what helps them propel forward.
Truth. Who will have a better game, Cooper Kupp or Jamar Chase? I'm going to go with Kupp. I think 12-catch, 180-yard touchdown game. He's going to get it done, but I think it'll be closer than some may think. I think Jamar Chase is also going to perform. Actually, you know what? I'm taking that back. Chase isn't going to perform. I got Kupp because I think T. Higgins is going to have a day.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue with picking against Kupp in this, so that's why I'm going to pick Kupp, is the fact that McVay moves him all around the field, And the fact that Cooper Kupp was going to line up in the slot most of the time because that's what he is, I think, and he'll get all these free releases against the line. I think it's pretty hard to stop him. And then once he gets the ball in the open field, he knows how to get the most out of it. So, yeah, I'll have him having the better.
All right, Curran wrote this last question. I didn't write this one. Who is more drip, Kupp versus Chase? I think it's obvious.
I don't know if it is.
No?
No.
Kupp is pretty well dressed.
Yeah.
But I got Jamar Chase. Come on, score a touchdown, hit a little gritty. Coming out from LSU, those boys are the drippiest in the league. I think Jamar Chase rocking.
I don't know. So I was doing my research last night. I was looking at the pregame fits on the IG, and I also was doing some reading. Apparently Cooper Kupp was like really sloppily dressed in high school and college. And like his wife is like one of the reasons why he like actually shows up. Drip. But I archived a post. I'll probably put it on the screen maybe now. But from his Instagram where he's wearing this nice like neon suit. He's kind of drip, honestly. I like the picture.
I don't know if you could see it on the camera. We got Jamar Chase wearing the big golden one chain. We'll throw a picture up if you can't see it that well. Yeah. I don't think Cooper Kupp's got that ice in his arsenal.
I don't know. I think he dresses pretty sick. He dresses sharp, so I'm rocking with that.
B, quote unquote. All right, let's move on to the betting aspect. We did this last year too. I don't know how we ended up performing on it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think we ever like looked into it.
We probably should have. But
yeah. So, all right, here we go. Let's get right into it. First bet we're gonna be making is Joe Burrow passing yards over under 276.5.
So I'm gonna go with under. I think that like if you watching the Bengals playoff road so far, I could really only. I mean, Joe Burrow played. I think he was a little mediocre in the first two games. Like the offense was kind of getting stopped, and I think that they were shutting down some of the bigger plays, and so I think that's what the Rams are going to look to do. And I don't know if he's going to go to the air all that often.
I'm also going to take the under. I'm going Joe Burrow 256 passing yards. That's on the dot. That's my prediction. I think Joe Mixon's going to take a little bit of load off of Burrow. Matt Stafford passing yards 281.5. I'm also going with under. I don't necessarily think this is going to be heavy passing yards this game. I think that you're going to look at Cam Akers and Joe Mixon getting it done.
That's interesting. I think that Matt Stafford's going to go over his passing yards. Now, I know that they kind of slowed him down a little against the 49ers, but I don't think that the the Bengals have the facilities for that. Also, Matt Stafford hit like 300 passing yards, and they only scored 20 points. So, I mean, I think 300 is a pretty safe number to get for someone like Stafford.
Fair enough. Joe Mixon, I just mentioned it, 63.5. I'm going over. I'm going 127 rushing yards for Joe Mixon with 2 touchdowns on the ground. Big performance from young Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. I think that'll probably get it. I think that's going to be a number you have to sweat out. I think he'll get it like late in the game rather than like get it early, as Paul will say. But yeah, I think that he'll probably get that, or that he'll get a lot. I think it's going to be something that you're like, oh, I kind of had to sweat that out, but it ended up working in the long run.
Whatever that means. Cooper Kupp, 104.5 yards. I'm going over. Cooper Kupp will have 143 receiving yards. And because it's Cooper Kupp, like he does it. That's just what he does. So, Curran, what do you think there?
Yeah, I think that's an easy one. Cooper Kupp to get 104 receiving yards. I mean, he's gotten under 90 receiving yards like once in the entire season. So I mean, like, it's in my opinion a pretty safe bet to take. So I would take that too.
Next up, Jamar Chase receiving yards 78.5. I'm gonna go under. We're hitting him on 41 receiving yards for Jamar Chase, and I'm saying all the specifics. We're gonna go back and watch this, and you're gonna be amazed. I'm not used to the setup. I keep dropping the mic. When when I get all the exact yards correct, we're gonna watch back on this and think I'm a genius. Yeah. So if we were playing Kupp versus Chase right now, Kupp or Chase, who's gonna have more receiving yards in the Super Bowl? Cooper Kupp's gonna have 100 more receiving yards. So I'm going 40. I said 41 on Chase, and I think 143 on Kupp, something like that.
Yeah. I actually think Chase is gonna hit the over. I know I said Kupp. I know I said Joe Burrow passing yards under, so that would be a lot, not a lot of room. But at the end of the day, Chase is the guy that helped get them there. And whenever they need someone to make a play, they're gonna go to Chase. And so I think that Chase is gonna make a lot of plays. Jalen Ramsey, I'm not really worried about him because he doesn't follow receivers around the field. He just stays on one side of the field. So I think that they should be able to. That Chase should be able to cook.
All right, next we got anytime touchdown score. How are we going to do this?
So we just have the odds for I looked at some of the top odds for anytime TD score. So I mean we can go through some of them and say whether or not we like them.
Okay. I mean Cooper Kupp minus 165, like take it because he's going to score touchdowns. Cooper Kupp. Yeah. I think you take that. Joe.
I think he's a little high for that.
Joe, that is high. That is high, but I think he's going to score. Joe Mixon at plus 100. Take that. Easy. 2 touchdowns for Joe Mixon. T. Higgins at plus 175. Go with that.
Gonna take that. I would take Jamar Chase pretty easily.
I would take Tyler Boyd.
Whenever they're in the end zone, they always throw these back shoulder fades to Jamar Chase, and he wins them every time. So I would just trust that Burrow's gonna find Chase in the end zone.
I would take a T. Higgins there. All right. Sorry, I'm yawning now. I'm a little tired, everyone. I apologize. Next, the spread. Rams, minus 4.5. Or should we just... Because we're doing game picks at the end.
Yeah, all right, we'll just do over under. And then we'll do
all right, and then we'll do the spread thing. Okay. So over under 48.5. I think it's an easy over. I think both these are very talented offenses. Yeah. Like I said, not a lot through the air, but that doesn't mean they're not going to score a lot of points. Yeah. So I'm going with the over, definitely on 48.5.
I'll take the under. Really? I don't like take. I wouldn't like if this was my money, I wouldn't bet the under. I think betting unders is like stupid because like you just want to see a bad game. But like both these teams, like the Rams scored 20 points last time. The Bengals have had games where they score like 19 points. So I mean I don't know. I just think that that it's going to be well fought, it's going to be balanced efforts, but I don't know if they'll clear 48.5.
Next we got the coin toss.
Yeah.
Tails never fails. Tails. Take your tails. I mean, they're the same odds for both of them because it's a 50-50 chance on a freaking coin toss. I'm going tails.
Okay, so theoretically, a coin is supposed to be... I don't know if the NFL coins are like this, but I'm just going to go with this. Theoretically, a coin is supposed to be heavier on the head side.
You're making this up.
That's true. It's like so slightly heavy.
So why doesn't everyone every single time pick heads?
Because it's not that much of a difference.
Okay, so tails.
I'm just gonna go with heads because
He's making that up.
And then the Gatorade color. That's the most important one. What do you think? What do we think that the Gatorade color is?
I'm still debating on this one. I don't know because you got blue at plus 200. That's what the Buccaneers had last year was blue. Orange at plus 320. That's what the Chiefs had 2 years ago. Clear water. I would wipe that. I would wipe that. I don't like those odds at plus 490. Yellow at plus 490. For the same odds as the clear, I would definitely go with yellow. Yeah. Red plus 450 and purple plus 1400. I'm gonna take my yellow. I'm gonna take yellow. We get the yellow frames on. Yellow at plus 490. I would go for that for Gatorade color.
I would probably take.
No logic behind it. I just have a feeling.
The way I think about this is that what are they gonna pick? They're gonna pick something that has the team's colors in it.
No, they're not. That's not always true. Like last year,
I know they didn't.
It's what flavor the players like. It has nothing to do with team color.
It's weird.
My favorite Gatorade color is yellow. So if it was my team, it would be yellow.
Yeah, same. I would say I'm gonna go with the best value. I'm gonna go with red. Red's a classic. I think people like red Gatorade. It's kind of I don't know. I think it's kind of mid, but I think it's got enough odds to be like, you know what, I'll take it.
All right. I'm sorry. Is Joe Burrow the greatest Bengal of all time? That's our next little topic of discussion here.
That's the question.
The answer is yes. Year 2, torn ACL year 1. Year 2, Super Bowl. When was the last time the Bengals were in the Super Bowl?
The 80s, I think. Maybe the 90s, but I think it's the 80s or something.
What year is it now? Yeah. Yeah. And they're back. I just want to confirm, when were Bengals last Super Bowl? 70s?
Maybe. No.
80s. Yeah. So it's been what, 30, we'll just say 30 years, around 30 years. And they're back because they got a dude named Joe Burrow. He's the coolest Bengal of all time. He's the greatest Bengal. The talent. He's going to dominate the league for a while. I want to hear why Burrow's not, because I think that's what you put.
Yeah, I put not. Okay, hold on. Just to kind of play devil's advocate to you. I said that I think that the greatest Bengal of all time is Anthony Munoz, the offensive tackle. They went to 3 Super Bowls with him. He made none, but how many did Burrow win? None yet.
One.
And then Anthony Munoz, 9-time All-Pro, Hall of Fame All-2000 team. He was the first Bengals player to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. He's a demon on Madden.
Madden?
Yeah.
See, what sucks here is you're looking at Joe Burrow's. He's never going to make an All-Pro team.
You don't think so?
He's playing with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Yeah.
First team All-Pro. He might get their second team, but he's playing this era. It's unfortunate for good quarterbacks like Burrow. We're playing with Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Jackson, Kyler Murray. Like, there's a lot. Kenny Pickett. Yeah. There's a lot of quarterback talent, and it's gonna be hard for him to make those All-Pro teams. So I think once his career's over, the accomplishments we're gonna look at are this Super Bowl during year 2. Because honestly, I don't think he's gonna get another one. I don't think so. I think this was a year that, Mahomes he didn't do it. And it's going to be rare that there's going to be years where Mahomes doesn't do it. So I think this is the chance. Now's the time. Win your Super Bowl now, and then, enjoy the rest of your career being a Super Bowl.
I mean, I do think that this is, the year. I mean, because, everyone's the Bengals are super young.
Yeah.
All the guys are young. But, at the end of the day, they have players who, let's be real, probably won't be this good next year. Eli Apple won't be that great next year, probably.
Is Eli Apple that great now?
Yeah, he's made plays. Yeah. Chidobe Awuzie probably won't be that great. The offensive line obviously hasn't been that fine, but it's been manageable. And I just think that every year they get older, they get players who are I gotta get my money, I gotta go leave, or the Bengals have to give them more, and then just puts more stress on them. So I think it's the year where, they've been relatively healthy and everything like that. So I think this is the year that they have to do it.
Now's the time. Actually, it would be a crazy bet now. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the bets again. CJ Uzomah, anytime touchdown scorer. What are the odds on that right now?
I don't know. I would have to look that up.
Because, is he playing?
Well, I saw it at the Bengals. The Bengals had a pep rally.
I saw him take his thing off. Yeah, I saw that. So if he's not playing, the odds are take that, and then if he ends up playing and scoring a touchdown, I don't know. I'm just saying that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, it depends on what Vegas thinks. If they think,
I don't know if you can even bet because if he's hurt, I don't know.
No. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can bet a lot of play. You can bet there's gonna be a big man touchdown.
Oh well, yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't know if you could bet on CJ Uzomah if he's hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they'll have odds for him because it's a question, not he's confirmed out.
All right, so should we get to the game picks now? Yeah. With the spread, with and without. Or I don't know. Is there a difference?
There might be, but with or without.
Okay. Game picks. Me, victory. Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow's only ring of his career. I'm sorry, Joe, but this is it. Year 1. Year 2. Year 1. First full year.
Yeah.
First full season, winning the Super Bowl. They're gonna do it. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I love the Cincinnati Bengals. And I hate to admit it
it's a weird dichotomy.
That I love the Cincinnati Bengals because I am an LSU fan too. So I got that Burrow and Jamar Chase duo. They're gonna win. And let me cover my spread now. Yep. Freaking Bengals -4.5, right? Or no, Rams -4.5.
Rams are favored by 4.5. Yeah.
Take the Bengals, dude. Take the Bengals.
Yes.
We're giving the Bengals points. Take the Bengals. They're gonna win anyway.
I would say I picked the Rams. And I picked the Rams because, on paper, theoretically, this Super Bowl should be the line should be big. I guess the line shouldn't be bigger, but on paper, the Rams should win. I think we know that they have at least the team with more stars. They're better coached, in my opinion. they have a worse quarterback, but they've got
Who is the worst quarterback?
the Rams have a worse quarterback.
Okay. I was listening. I think the Chinese New Year parade
They are.
is about to pop off outside, so I was a little distracted there.
Yeah.
We might have to check that out.
We might have to.
What if we take the cameras on the road to the start interviewing the players in the Chinese New Year parade?
Rams and Bengals.
Yeah. Who you got? Rams or the Bengals?
So I think on paper the Rams have the better team, and at times the Rams haven't looked great. They've been shut down by teams like the Titans, where they'll get pressure through the interior, but I just don't think the Bengals have the facilities for that. Now I think I'm gonna give the Bengals a lot of credit because look, they are the best team in the AFC at this point. There are gonna be people who are dismissive of the team. They're like, oh, they kind of got lucky. They didn't have to play Buffalo. They beat Kansas City. But, like, at the end of the day, I think this is still the best team that they could have come up with. And they're a unit. They'll play together. But I think that at the end of the day, the Rams in L.A., this is kind of a homer pick for me because I want Odell to win. But, yeah, I have the Bengals or the Rams winning the Super Bowl. I will give, if I'm you, I'm probably taking I think the Rams, the line is just comfortable enough to bet, but I think I'll take the Bengals.
This is the best team the Bengals could have come up with. It's not. If they build up that O-line.
No, I mean the best team the AFC could have come up with.
Oh, really?
Because like they ended up beating the Chiefs. They beat the number 1 seed, the Titans. They've got everyone.
I think this Chinese New Year parade is about to get kicked off. Yeah. So any last comments here on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I can't wait. Halftime show. Fantastic halftime show. Paul doesn't like it. I like it. I want to see Kendrick Lamar perform.
I'm not getting that excited.
Dr. Dre is gonna. Here's my prediction. Dr. Dre is gonna kick it off. He's gonna be the first performer. I don't know if this is true, but
Still Dre?
yeah, still Dre.
Still Dre first song?
That's the first song. I feel like that's a bet that you have to make. And then I think it's gonna be like Dre, then Snoop Dogg, then the other people. I think Kendrick is gonna be the last. Maybe Eminem might be the last.
Yeah, you think so?
Eminem or Kendrick is gonna be the last because they're the big names. But Snoop is gonna be a middle guy, but he's gonna be one everyone's hyped for.
My pick who I think needs a halftime show coming up. I think you gotta get Post Malone on there soon.
You think?
If you get the Super Bowl, well, actually I don't know the locations of the next couple Super Bowls. Vegas next year?
Maybe.
If it's Vegas, I don't even know. Whatever. I think I get Post Malone. He's got the hits.
Yeah.
It's for the family. I think if his album comes out this year, 12 Karat Toothache.
Yeah.
Get him. He can perform his hits off. That would be great. Show.
That's interesting.
I think that would be great.
This is like the halftime show like I kind of wanted. I mean, I would have loved if they had leaned more into it and they had done like if it would. I would have said like if they. I don't think Playboy Cardi would be a fun halftime show. I feel like all the boomers watching them would be like, what are we watching? But I think they could have done what they could have done, which would have been cool, would try to do like Forever, like the song. Get Drake, Kanye, Eminem, and Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
that would have been sick.
That would have been sick. They wouldn't pull that off.
But that's tough to pull off, yeah.
All right, I mean, I think it's going to be a fantastic game. I think we're in for a show.
I can't wait.
Can't wait for Sunday. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be electric. Go Bengals. Go Burrow. Go Chase.
Go everyone.
Yeah, I mean, what do you...
Yeah, I mean, I'll close it off.
We were able to hold this Super Bowl special 24 minutes. We went on for an hour and like 45 last time.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was wild.
So we did good on this one.
We did good on this one. Kept it close. We have our makeshift setup, and I think it kind of worked. The Chinese New Year's in the background. We can hear the music now. Do you want to go? Okay, hold on. I've got Paul's phone. Paul has my phone. We're on the run right now. Paul's got his thing off. And Chinese New Year just crashes our thing.
Good job, Andrew.
Thank you. We got the Chinese New Year. It's Chinese New Year frosting. Oh my God! Dragons! We got dragons for the Super Bowl. Chinese New Year dragons for the Super Bowl.
That was it. That was interesting.
That was incredible. That
Yeah.
was electric. All right, so let me see the mic real quick.
Yeah.
Curran's phone died, or no, it didn't die. It ran out of storage.
Oh, great.
So I didn't get my own POV of the
Cool.
place, but wait, yeah, okay. Anyway, wow, electric mid Super Bowl special Chinese New Year parade. Love that. Curran, I mean, you could close it now. This is an unorthodox ending.
Yeah.
Selfie cam.
So it was on the selfie cam. So as always, like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube, check the Wire, check the Instagram, check TikTok. Paul and I made a Super Bowl Rams or Bengals thing, and yeah, as always, have fun, stay safe, and Paul, close it out.
All right. Thank guys for watching. Happy Chinese New Year.